Good morning students. In this section we will discuss how can we make a chemical equation more informative. Now carefully look this chemical equation in which sodium and the water react with each other and form sodium hydroxide and hydrogen. Clear? But there are few facts remain unexplained in the chemical equation. Clear? The first fact is that the physical state of substance, the second reaction condition, and the third the evolution or absorption of heat energy. Clear? So the physical state of the reactants and the product can be indicated by the use of certain letters. For an example, S for solid, L for liquid, G for gas, and AQ, that is for the solution of substance in water. Clear? So these symbols can make the chemical equation more informative. So if we put these symbols into the following equation, we can write in this way. For an example, sodium, it is solid in room temperature, so we will write a small s after the symbol of the sodium, that is S in bracket. Similarly, we take water as in the form of liquid, so we will write L here and enclose it in the bracket. In this reaction, the sodium hydroxide is formed in the form of aqueous solution, means solution in water, so we will write AQ after the sodium hydroxide, and the hydrogen is evolved in the form of gas, so we will write G here. Clear? So in this way we can make the chemical equation more and more informative. Similarly, now take few more examples. In this reaction, the magnesium and sulfuric acid H2SO4 react with each other and forms magnesium sulfate and hydrogen gas. So we will write magnesium, we will write S after magnesium because magnesium is a metal and it is solid. Similarly, the H2SO4, it is an acid, and acid are always taken in aqueous solution, so we will write AQ here. Similarly, the magnesium sulfate, it is a salt which is formed in the form of aqueous solution, so we will write AQ here. Similarly, the hydrogen gas is evolved during this reaction, so we will write G here. Now take one more example. In this reaction, the lead nitrate solution react with the potassium iodide, forms lead iodide and potassium nitrate. So in this reaction, we take potassium nitrate and we take lead nitrate and potassium iodide solution in the form of aqueous solution. So we will write AQ here in both the reactants. So it means these two reactants are in the form of solution in water. Similarly, in this reaction, the lead iodide is formed, but the lead iodide is formed in the form of precipitate which is settled down at the bottom of the test tube. So it is in the form of solid, so we will write S here. But since it is a precipitate, yellow color precipitate, so we can also write PPT. Okay? So this PPT means that in the reaction one of the product is present or formed in the form of solid precipitate. Clear? The another product is formed in the form of aqueous solution in water. Clear? So this will make the equation more and more informative. Sometimes there are many reaction conditions takes place during a chemical reaction. The reaction conditions such as temperature, pressure, catalyst, etc. they are also shown above or below the arrow of the equation. For an example, in this reaction KClO3, ठीक है, it is in the form of solid, so we will write as here. On heating, it will decompose into potassium chloride KCl and oxygen gas. Potassium chloride, it is formed in the form of solid, and the oxygen in the form of gas. So in this reaction there is a condition, this salt is decomposed only on heating, so we will write heat here. ठीक है, we can use a symbol for heating also. So this such type of condition, this is a temperature, so such type of condition is written above or below the arrow. Similarly, in this reaction, this is a reaction takes place during the process of photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide when react with water produce glucose and oxygen gas. Clear? So in this reaction there is a condition, there are two necessary conditions, and these are the presence of sunlight and the chlorophyll. So in this reaction the carbon dioxide taken up by the plant in the form of gas, G, so we will write G here, the water in the form of liquid. ठीक है, so this process takes place in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, so we will write sunlight and chlorophyll here. So these are the necessary conditions which are written on the above or below the arrow. In this reaction the glucose or the starch or the carbohydrate is formed in the form of aqueous solution, so we will write AQ here, and the oxygen in the form of gas, so we will write G here. Clear hai? So this is some special condition takes place during the process of chemical reaction. Similarly, there is a third condition or the fact, that is the evolution or absorption of heat during a chemical reaction. Sometime in many chemical reactions the heat is evolved and sometime the heat is absorbed, then the chemical reaction will take place. So in this reaction the carbon which is solid and the oxygen which is gas. So when the carbon react with oxygen, it produces carbon dioxide and as a gas along with the large amount of heat. So we will write plus heat here. Clear? So this will indicate that in this reaction a large amount of heat is generated. Clear hai? Similarly, in this reaction nitrogen is a gas and oxygen is also gas. When they react with each other, they produce nitrous oxide, NO gas, but this reaction takes place when the heat is absorbed in this reaction, so we will write minus heat here. So this will indicate that in this reaction the heat is absorbed. So in this way we can make the chemical reaction more and more informative. Clear? So that's all for today, and in the next video we will discuss about the different types of chemical reactions. Thank you.